Hello everyone, this is Ruchida. Welcome to my channel. I am in Seaborn series. My today's video is going to be on Stripplot. Stripplot is like scatterplot, but it uses categorical variable. Let's start. Import Seaborn as SNS. Import mat.lib.py plot as plt. Okay, SNS dot set theme. I'm going to set a theme style white gray, and I will use the famous Titanic dataset, load dataset. This is the Titanic dataset. We have survived P-class, sex, age, and some other variable as well. I'm going to use few of them. So let's start with the most basic strip plot. Okay, the most basic strip plot is going to use, as I said, I will use categorical variables. So I will use Embark Town. Embark Town. In y-axis, I will use age. So y-axis is usually a continuous variable, and the data is t. So this is our strip plot. Okay, plt dot figure fixed size 8 by 6. Here it is. Before I can explain it, I want to show you the scatter plot, okay? Using the same variable in x direction in Bergtown and y direction age, I will show you the scatter plot, how scatter plot will look. Scatter plot will look like this, right? Look, in Southampton, the people age in this side. So what will happen if somebody's age is 40, 50, 45, 65, 47, whatever that is going to be on the same line, right? So what a straight plot does, it takes this thin cylinder of dots and shakes them really well. So, and how much it will shake, it depends on the parameter you are going to put. But if you don't put anything, by default, it's 0.1. But if you put 0.8, you can see how much it is. It's too much. I don't need to shake that much. 0.2. If you put the default 0.1, it looks like this. So I'm going to settle down at 0.15. Okay. And the next one, let's add a hue parameter. I'm going to use hue sex. That means we have different color for a different gender, male and female. We have separate color. And look, for each of this plot, we have the same order, right? Southampton first, Queenstown last. So what if I want to change that order? I want a custom order, okay? So if I have to do that, I just have to mention it here, but first I will see so that I can copy it. Embark Town unique. So we have these three unique. There are some null values. We don't care about those null values. So the first one, I want this Queenstown. The second, I will use the Southampton, and then the last one. So we changed the order, Queenstown first. Okay. Now I want to use some more style options here. So let's get rid of these two. So we can use some other style options. First, see how it looks like? It looks like this, right? So if you want, you can use a palette, set 1. Set 1 looks really dark, so what if I want to use lighter colors? Set 2, okay? A line width, 1. If I use a line width, it's gonna add a line around each dot, okay? So a black line around each dot. You can see there is no line here, but here is black lines everywhere. I mean, around each dot. But instead, if you want different color, like a little grayish, not exactly black, so I can add this grayish color. Also, you can change the marker, like I can use cross, oh, sorry. So I can use this cross, I can use this diamond, I can also use this round dots as well, and then size 10. Okay, if you use size 10, it becomes these bubbles. Okay, why don't I use the diamond? I like actually the diamond. Then, as you can see in this one, it's just too much cluttered. So what I will do, I will use an alpha parameter to give it a little bit of transparency. So we have a little bit of transparency. Okay, all the style options are quite your choice, whatever you want. In my next plot, I'm going to use a box plot and script plot on top of that. Okay, so I will keep, okay, let's get rid of all the style options. So these are script plots, and I will use the box plot. So just box and script plot here. Okay, now it looks like this. Look, the box and dots, they're the same color. So let's change the color. Color 0.2. If the color is 0.2, this is how it looks like. Also, you can put 0.3 to make it a little lighter. Okay, if you want to make it even lighter, 0.5, a little bit of this is too light for my taste, maybe 0.8. Okay, I'll keep it. So please play around with it if the style options are totally your choice. Okay, so this is the box plot and script plot on top of it. Okay, so first let me explain why we need that. Look, this box, we have median, quartiles, all these elements. But do you know how much data goes, do you know how much data go behind this, right? This box, we don't know. In this one, we have so much data. This one, we don't have that much data, but it doesn't show. The box only shows the basic statistical parameters, but boxes do not show the amount of data that go behind it, right? So I think having some script plot on top really gives you a little better picture. Okay, you can do exactly the same with variant plot as well. Here you can see as well, like we have the distribution, median, quartiles, all this information. Also, it shows how much data behind it. All right. Okay, my last plot is going to be a cat plot. So using the cat plot, I can use the passive grid option and okay, let's take all this data from here. Okay, I'm going to use the embark town in the x direction and in the y direction each, as I did in my previous ones. So I have to add kind. Kind is strip. Okay, and in the column, I'm going to use P class, the passenger class. Okay, so look at it. So we have the embarked on versus age, but we have the individual plot for individual P class. Okay, now if I wanted to segregate it further. I can use in the row, maybe I can use alive. Okay, I want to see if the passenger is alive or not. If you don't remember, we have a live variable here, we have P class variable here. Okay, so you can have that. So in each column, we have the P class 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. And in each row, the first row shows the alive No. And in the second row shows alive? Yes. I mean, these passengers are alive in the second row. And the first row, it shows all the passengers are not alive. And we can also use hue. So in that case, we have in hue, we have different colors for different gender, and we have passenger class, we have if the passenger is alive or not, and each plot shows the embark town versus age. So you have so much information packed in this one plot. Only complaint I have about this plot is the size. It's not so clear, okay? So 4.5 in the x direction, not in the x direction, height. And in the aspect, I'm going to use 0.7. So we have much, maybe 5. So we have much clearer plot. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you soon.